What's up, you guys? This is Casey Cooper of The Compass Circle, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Today's topic is going to be getting in the habit of having the work done instead of doing it yourself. I've been a business owner now for 16 years, and of course, I haven't always been who I am now. I think one of the most common misconceptions about being in business is that you have to do all of the work by yourself. I've been in business now for almost 20 years, and when I first got in the game, I was so used and accustomed to running out, putting out all the fires by myself, thinking that I was problem solving, and to a degree I was. But in another angle, I wasn't expanding and I wasn't being as efficient because one person just simply can't do everything. You can't be everybody's everything all the time. And so in this video, we're just gonna talk about some common misconceptions and ways that you can grow and expand efficiently and effectively, but by outsourcing the work. So first I wanna talk about what is outsourcing. Outsourcing just means that you are subbing out or you are hiring another company to do the work for you. A lot of multi-million-dollar companies, especially like general contractors, are very masterful at subbing out the work, because when you see a tall skyscraper building, you see some $60 million building. But what you don't know is the company that actually was hired to put all of that together is not the only company who had a hand in building that building. So what that looks like in real time is, let's say you're a general contractor and you're gonna go build a shopping mall. Of course, one person cannot possibly do all that work. So as the general contractor, you may have the contract and you may hold the keys to actually being the one to perform the actual building going up. But there's different principles that are involved in that scope of work, such as framing, electrical, trucking, all kind of facets. When you see a $60 million building or a shopping mall or anything of that capacity going up, one person did not do all the work. And so what that looks like in real time is there's a prime, and the prime is the prime contractor. The prime contractor is the person who actually holds the contract, the person who's been awarded for the contract, and the person who is responsible for all of the different principles or facets of work going on. Now, in building a shopping mall or any other kind of building, there's gonna be different capacities: hauling, electrical work, framing, concrete. So as the prime or as the business owner, your job is to bring in all those principles and to make sure that the workflow is being done efficiently and effectively. So as a small business owner, let's say you have a bakery and you sell cakes. You may want to outsource, the person who's going to give you the yeast or the person who's actually going to make the cakes. And your job would be maybe just distributing them or maybe getting them to where they have to go. So you just want to look at, the large scale, but you want to get things done with as little energy as possible, but you also want to make sure that you're getting it done efficiently and effectively as possible. So now that I've explained to you guys what outsourcing is and what it looks like in real time, I want to talk about some benefits of actually outsourcing your work. For one, it's easier to manage. You're not the person who actually has to have the equipment, and you're letting somebody else who's potentially a small business owner who's already used to doing the work come in and handle it for you. So immediately that frees up your time, immediately that's less energy, and you're also giving another small business a chance to make money. Another benefit of outsourcing the work is equipment costs. I've been in trucking for 16 years and I've had 10 of my own asset-based trucks at my highest. With 10 trucks and 10 drivers and all those wheels and equipment and repairs, fuel, having all that equipment was just too much for any person to deal with. And so once I started hiring my workforce, I was then able to sell all of my asset-based trucks. So immediately I was saving money because A, I didn't have all those truck notes, I didn't have insurance, I didn't have to deal with drivers, and I didn't have to deal with repairs. So a lot of times you immediately decrease your money's going out every month because you don't have to deal with equipment costs, which is normally about half of where all your money goes. And lastly, it's basically like your energy that you are putting out is going into more fruitful things that is gonna bring you back. I'm the poster child for working smarter and not harder. At this level, my days and my time and my talents and my gifts are well better spent networking and connecting with people, collabing with people to actually bring my company more opportunities rather than being stuck down in some truck yard or bogged down with a lot of paperwork. You want to focus on doing $1,000 an hour tasks versus $5 an hour tasks. At this level in my life, you guys, I employ about 11 to 13 people, give or take what week it is. And there are certain tasks within my company I'm just not going to do anymore. It helps me to focus on my business, being a better business owner, use my gifts and talents in areas where they are much more needed, and I'm able to delegate the mundane tasks to somebody else who's going to handle them more efficiently and effectively than I am. So now that we've covered outsourcing and equipment, you want to make sure that you guys are working harder at working smarter. I'm Casey with the Compass Circle. Make sure you guys subscribe for more videos just like this.